If you're like me and you like a spoonful of sugar in your coffee, have you ever stopped and thought, where did that sugar come from? Well, more than likely it came from here, Mackay, North Queensland, one of the biggest producers of sugar in Australia. All of this, sugarcane. That is a big manufacturing plant for sugar. Now, Asanna's brought me here not to give you an agricultural lesson, but to introduce you to one of the sweetest Holden dealers in Australia, New Pioneer Motors. Now, I'm just waiting for Tim to come and pick me up. He said he'd be on time. Actually, I think this is him now. You have to be Tim. Thanks for being on time, Tim. Aaron Pitt, how are you?
How you going, Aaron?
Thanks for picking me up. Mate, I hope you brought some water. Sugarcane's great, but it's a little bit dehydrating.
Let's go.
Tim, thanks for picking us up. I've always wanted to taste fresh sugarcane. I got to tell you, it doesn't taste like sugar.
It's not that flash, is it?
It doesn't give you a lot of water. Now, before we get to your dealership, I just want to ask a couple of questions about you. Firstly, how did you get involved in the car industry?
It's just been something that I've been enthusiastic about since a young boy. So 17, 18 years of age, selling new and used vehicles, and it's just been one of those things. From there, it's taken off.
So your dad starts up New Pioneer. You come in as the manager, or was there a story between there and now?
To be perfectly honest, there was a lot of years of washing cars, Aaron. A lot of years of a lot of hard work before any of the glory came into it.
So was it always the intention that you were going to take on the family business?
It was never my intention initially. I was always, well, I did go into a law degree before I finished that early and finished a business degree and came back and worked at the dealership. But it is something that the family's always been involved in, and that's something that I wish to continue another generation.
Mate, now you've picked me up in a bit of style. You've got me in the Club Sport R8. I love the new dash. I love the layout. Holden have really worked hard to make the car look beautiful.
Ergonomically, they're a fantastic car, and you're right, aesthetically, they've gone to a lot of effort in the new VF model to make them very appealing to the general public. I love the new suede dash and carbon fibre trimmings. I think probably the most impressive thing is the new MyLink infotainment system in the VF Commodore. Everything from navigation to driver interfaces to Stitcher and Pandora.
This is the dealership. This is cool. Service straight to the front door. I'll tell you what, it's a lot bigger than I thought. It's massive. Whoa, so this is huge.
It's actually, we're very, very fortunate. So about 5 years ago, they did a full revamp, all fully air conditioned. So,
which is great, because I got to tell you, everywhere I go in Queensland, it's hot. I love the range of Holden coming through, but before I get into that, I want to talk more about your dealership. Wow, and it goes all the way down there as well. This is huge.
Yeah, we're really impressed with our facility up here.
This dealership was actually established by your father, wasn't it?
Most certainly. So 25 years ago, he took over. We're the second generation now running the dealership.
Tim, it's easy to see that you have made a massive investment in Holden. You must love the brand.
We've had a lot of faith in the brand for a number of years, and obviously we're very enthusiastic about them.
Is that what you think makes your dealership a bit unique, is the fact that it's not a job for you? It's probably easier to say it's a hobby?
I couldn't for the life of me think of something else that I'd rather be doing.
Now, I want to ask a couple of questions about Holden, because I think they held on to what they were for maybe a little bit too long. But the way they're thinking now is they've gone, well, we're not just going to do what everyone else is doing, we're going to do it a lot better.
Yeah, technology's paramount, and you can see that in the new VF Commodore. So things like collision avoidance systems, heads-up display. It's one of those things at the end of the day, I think the package that they put together is all-rounded.
Now, the range, they've actually come a long way. The Cruise, of course, and the new Holden, they're out. How are they doing?
So Commodore's taken off really, really well. So Commodore and Cruise, both Australian built. We're very proud of that fact, especially being in a small town. I think it's important to be able to embrace local product.
Now, Tim, I get asked a lot of questions from people about servicing. So I want to ask you about the Holden servicing.
So effectively, the manufacturer dictates service interval. So at the moment, under cap price servicing with Holden, 9 months or 15,000 kilometres. I think at our service division in particular, we're fast, we're friendly, and at the end of the day, that small town mentality really shows through.
Now, Tim, thanks for having us here in Mackay. I've got to say, the dealership is a lot bigger than what I expected. Now, I want to put the small town mentality to the test. I want you to be my tourist guide and show me around Mackay. You up for the challenge?
Love to.
There you go. In a HSV?
Deal.
There you go, I got my way twice. Now, if you'd like to get your way, go to newpioneermotors.com.au or follow the links from ZoomTV.